Hey guys, my name is Fire and welcome back to another video, and it is a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining right now, so what better day to sit in the house and talk to myself into a microphone. But anyway, today I want to talk about PUBG Mobile, mainly PUBG Mobile. I also kind of want to mention Fortnite Mobile Pocket Edition shit as well, just because these two games have been taking the world by storm, and now that they're on mobile, it's kind of insane. Like, I never thought ever in a million years that PUBG would be able to run on a mobile. Now, granted, the graphics do look very shit, but even on Xbox One and the Xbox One X, the graphics don't even look that good, and the game runs like an absolute pile of shit on them consoles. It might have been updated now, and it might be running better, but the last time I played it, it still wasn't running all that well. So it's kind of crazy to see a game like this running on an iPhone. Like, honestly, it runs surprisingly well. Like, I did not expect it to run this well. I expected it, yeah, to be playable, because from what I heard, people were saying it was running very well, and it was really cool. But honestly, not in a million years did I expect it to be this well optimized for the iPhone. It's kind of insane. I have an iPhone SE, which is a small phone, so it is kind of hard to control. The controls aren't actually that bad. Honestly, I expected the controls to be worse. But one thing I do have, one gripe that I do have, is why do we not have a first person mode? I really want to run around this game in first person, so I do an iPhone. There is an option, of course, whenever you aim down sight, you do aim down sight in first person. As far as I'm aware, there's not an option to aim down sight in third person. I don't know why that is, but for some reason you can aim down sight in first person, and it works pretty well. Honestly, I really like the way there's a shoot button on the left side of the screen as well as the right side of the screen. So whenever you aim down sight, you can aim with the right side of the screen. You can look around, moving your thumb on the right side, and as well you can just shoot with the left side, the button on the left side, which makes it a lot more easier to actually aim and shoot at the same time. It makes it a lot more compatible and just makes it feel a lot more like a console version or a PC version of the game. So yeah, with my short experience playtime with the game, apparently there is some kind of bot system, which honestly I was really happy, because on my second game I came like second in the game. Yeah, I came second, and as well I had 6 kills, and I was feeling really good with myself, because the players, I just thought the players were so fucking stupid that they couldn't manage to shoot at me for whatever reason. I just thought maybe the iPhone and the phone controls, yeah, they were bad, but they couldn't have been that bad, right? Because the thing is, I was getting shot in like the back and the sides and all different shit like that. So I managed to like turn around, somehow kill these guys while they put like a shot or two into me, and for some reason just stopped shooting. I was really wondering why the fuck they just stopped shooting, or what was going on there. From what I have heard, there seems to be like some sort of temporary bot system in the game whenever you first start playing it, so that probably explains why I did so good and got lucky. Though I did believe I came across one real life player who actually was shooting back at me, and I nearly died at that stage, but I managed to end up killing him in the end, so I feel pretty good about that. Another thing that seems to be different from the console or PC version, I'm not actually too sure, that it might have been updated now, but there's a leveling system in the mobile version. Now, I really hope this is on like Xbox and PC and shit, because that would be really cool. The one thing that I had the problem with PUBG is it doesn't really have enough progression. It really has nothing. You collect coins, and the coins constantly stack up and up and up to be able to open these shitty little loot boxes to get shitty cosmetic items. Half the time I'm just a naked woman running around like a bra, and yeah, that's generally the way I like to go. But anyway, besides that point, I find that the progression in the game was just really lacking, and for someone like me, I really need progression in a game to keep me interested for the long term. And yeah, there was just really nothing in the game that really had any progression. But in the mobile version here, there even seems to be some fucking ranking system. Like, I saw some guy at platinum, I'm at like bronze apparently, and there seems to be some kind of leaderboard ranking system with leveling up and all this different shit, and it brings in a whole nother dynamic to the game to really speed up and really make it so that there is more progression and more to work towards while you're playing the game, which is really fucking cool. So I can't say, surprisingly, it runs really well, so it does, at least in the iPhone SE. I'm not too sure about older iPhones or even Android phones. I believe if you're around the iPhone 5-ish, it might not run too well. I believe iPhone 6 iPhone 6S Plus up and like upwards from that, it should run okay, but I do believe if you're anywhere in like the definitely iPhone 4 range, good luck running this game. But overall, it runs surprisingly well. There is options that you can choose to have graphics priority over frame rate. I went for frame rate priority, even though I really didn't need it, because the game ran like a pretty much the exact same frame rate, even with the graphics turned up and down. It really didn't make a fucking difference for me. But Yeah, I'm always a person that goes for frame rate in games. I always like frame rate. I don't like the way there isn't options on a lot of games out there, especially when it comes to the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X, sure, a lot of the games get enhanced graphics, and they usually way up to 4K, and the game looks beautiful and shit. But what about the frame rate? I want higher frame rate in games. Now, I don't have an Xbox One X, so I guess this doesn't really bother me, but even if there was an option on the original Xbox One to have a higher frame rate or reduce the graphics or textures or resolution, do something to give me a higher frame rate. Like, I would fucking love to play GTA 5 on 60 FPS on console. Even if I was losing render distance or pixels or graphic quality and textures and different things, I wouldn't care, because sure, if it really made it look absolutely terrible, then maybe I'd stick with the 30, but if it didn't make it look half bad, I think I'd definitely go with 60, because I'm a big fan of 60 FPS games. I just like games that look and feel and run smoother. They're just a far more enjoyable experience, at least in my opinion. Anyway guys, pretty much all to talk about in today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll hopefully see you guys next one. Peace out.